it felt pretty good. Just getting used to everything. But overall, I think for the first time, the team, I did pretty well with it. Just taking everything in and enjoying that moment.
Some of the big points of improvement came out of this one, or did Joe have pointed out to you there?
Yeah, I think the first half we didn't come out with the right intensity. You know, they got a lot of transition buckets. I think the second half we played a lot better, obviously, but I think that first half I don't say dig ourselves a hole, but we just didn't play with that same intensity like we should in the second half, and we gave ourselves a chance in the second half and at the end, and that's all we can ask for. But definitely that first half, when we came out like we did the third quarter, in the first half, I think we would have, gave ourselves a way better chance to win the game.
You talked a little bit about how your roles can be a little different here compared
Right.
to Portland. Like you were center of the table, you were up the
Mm-hmm.
hands a lot. How big of an adjustment is that? Like, what does that feel like out there trying to get involved?
Yeah, it's gonna be an adjustment for sure. But I think you know, we got a lot of great players on this team, like good ball handlers, Derrick, P, Jaylen, guys that can make plays, and so you just trusting each other and trusting them to make those plays at this time, and it might vary from night to night, and so you always got to be prepared to be able to make a play and do the little things if you know what I mean to be able to win the game.
Your defense in this one, there were a couple moments going backside against the transition strip. How were you able to make an impact in that area, and what showed from your work this offseason?
Just coming here early and getting here early and just trying to get those things shirt up, you know what I mean, at early on. And so this training camp was hard for me, and just bringing that intensity each and every day at practice and the preach I do at the preseason game, just learning each and every time. And I don't want to be perfect, but I think making gradual improvements, and I think tonight, I think I did pretty well. That wasn't perfect, made some mistakes, but I think I'm proud of myself about that area.
I saw your bar this morning. He said he texted you, gave
Hmm.
you some ferocious defense.
Yeah.
Did that just kind of happen out of the blue? Like, what did he say to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was after one of the games, might have been Cleveland game. He texted me, um, you know, just saying he saw me in the game, and I told him it was gonna be a big year for both of us. Just everything going on in his situation and my situation. So I think, obviously former teammate, and you went to battle plenty of nights with him, and so I'm glad he was able to go out there tonight and play well and get some minutes.
Are you hearing from a lot of guys like that right now, like reaching out to you, checking in, think, or was that unique?
I mean, he's one of quite a few. The guys that you build close relationships with everywhere you've been, and so they see you in a new situation. They see that it's your first time getting traded, be in a new situation. They just want to check in on you and see how you're doing with the adjustment, because they some understand that what I mean. It's a real adjustment, and it might take a while for you to feel fully comfortable doing it, but you just got to take it day by day and you know just be present.
How comfortable do you feel at this point, this acclimation process?
I think I do. I feel pretty good. I mean, obviously not fully, I would say, but I'm getting there, and I think constant communication with the coaches, players, and us getting the feel of how we're going to play each and every night. I think it's going to help out as well. Just getting the live reps.
Thank you so much.
Sure.